Okay, what's up, guys? So, Four Souls has finally returned. I have been waiting and waiting and waiting. Like I keep like the post notifications on for them. So, like Mondays and Fridays, I be sitting there like, okay, like it's gonna happen. They're gonna upload today. They're gonna upload, but no, they had a reason to not upload. Most likely, this video is to discuss what was going on and stuff. So. Yeah, there was a lot. There was a lot. It was definitely, for me at least, it was a very, very emotional ride with these guys, because I'm like, they had YouTube issues. Somebody injured themselves. Like it was a lot. It was honestly felt like I was on a roller coaster in Disneyland or something. But anyways, if you guys haven't, make sure you guys go subscribe to Four Souls for more videos like this. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video.
And we're back! Woo! I hope you guys did not miss us. Alright, so we were having some software and hard drive issues. I was trying to get back the footage from the hard drive, but that didn't work, so we just waited about a week, and here we are again.
So a lot's been happening. We've been working like 3 weeks straight.
Oh yeah.
Non-stop, Monday through Sunday.
They did, yeah. They was, yeah. I remember them telling me about. Oh, I think they're about to get into what, like, you know, what was like probably the biggest thing to happen out of these guys as their, you know, minor break from YouTube.
Because she got in a bad accident, lost her leg.
Yeah.
Just
the
kidding.
whole leg.
So me and my dad already went to this place.
Honestly though, like if you like not paying attention, it does. I've been like, but that just healed up too fast. It really does look like she only got one leg, but it's like her leg is folded up. Like where did it go? Like is it? I think that's the sock right there. It just looked like her whole leg is gone. I'm like, how do you? All right, you know, maybe that's makeup. Maybe her leg did go missing. But anyways.
And there was a hole on the ground.
Hello guys, it's President Zach.
Yeah,
I just wanted to show you guys where Priscilla got her hole. Right
here.
They covered it the day after.
That's what she fell into?
This is the hole.
I don't know why, because I assumed like it was this, like big giant hole, right? And I just assumed Priscilla just had her head turned. She's like talking to like amongst the rest of like Four Souls and things, her siblings, and then she just, you know, fell in. Because I was trying to think like, okay, maybe it was a small hole, but I'm like, the way her leg was looking, I'm like, I don't think a small hole can do that. So I'm like, did she fall into the hole, like into a big giant hole, and then it just, I don't know. But I'm like, yo, like, so her, dang, like I'm thinking of it, and I'm like, bruh, like, nah, let's get back.
So I already knew it was there. We got the key and everything to check out the place. We went back to the place we were working at, and then we brought everyone back to start the job, a new job. And then I was so excited because I saw big, huge onions. You know, I just get excited. And then I forgot about the hole on the ground, and my leg like slips in there.
Wow.
All of us just started cracking up.
I just thought she was just walking. You mean to tell me this whole time she ran for some onions, and that's what led to her freaking crazy leg injury? Wow. Freaking onions, man. That's what I'm like. I don't know. I just, if I was her, I'd never want to look at onions again. I'm like, because of you, I got like this big giant injury on my leg.
She fell, so that's funny.
Like, it looked like it was super fast. She like disappeared.
She just disappeared out of nowhere. She was like down on the floor. It was hilarious.
It's like, luckily her leg didn't break.
We pulled her out. Her shoe was inside the hole.
Dang.
Her shoe fell off her feet. So
yeah, it kind of looked like
dove in, got her shoe, gave it back to her.
Everything was normal. We didn't think nothing of it. I just scraped my hand a little bit. So I was like, okay.
The whole thing, she was like, ow.
Yeah, my hand.
Yes.
And then after like what, 10-15 minutes, we went inside.
I'll say 20.
20 minutes?
Like 20 minutes since you noticed.
10.
I say 10.
Because we were just like cracking up and laughing.
Yeah.
Okay, 10.
About 10-15 minutes, we went back inside to start talking about the job.
Like what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I really had to go pee. So I went to the bathroom. I came out with my pants to my knees, and there was a huge hole on my leg.
Bro,
dude, it was so scary, dude.
The scariest thing. She just comes out, she's like, guys. She just like, they're standing like, guys.
What I thought was
so,
like,
So I guess to tell you like what was I doing the day of Priscilla's accident. So I was recording videos, and I had text her, just seeing what's up and stuff. And I think she had like, cause she didn't reply right away, but she replied like later on, cause I think I had texted her early that morning. And then she texted me. I was like getting her. I'm like recording. As I'm recording a video, I get a single text message from her saying I'm at the hospital. So I started panicking because I'm like, what's going on? So I think I can't remember what video it was. I had to like probably because I've recorded so many videos. I'm like, that's why I need to like start shortening my recording like throughout the week and stuff, because I can't even remember what video it was, but there's a video that I was reacting to where I had paused it. I was just like, hold on guys, like I gotta like reply to a message real quick, because I'm like, usually I reply to a message like after I'm done with the video or something, but when I seen that, I'm like, nah, I might have to like go and freaking do some Grand Theft Auto stuff, steal a car and drive all the way. I don't even know what hospital she's at, but I'm like, nah, I was panicking because I'm like, yo, what's going on? And then she was like, then she told me what had happened. I was like, dang, that's messed up, man. I'm like, how the whole, like, I was so confused because I'm like, I'm like, my thing is that, did it not, like, it must have not ripped the pants. She got some strong pants. Whoever's company is that, they got like some, like, well, it ain't really, like, proof or anything, like it ain't helping you because she still got like a crazy leg injury. But no, I was I was like, that was a wild day. I was like, I was kind of like panicking and scared myself because I'm like, yo, what's going on? Then but she told me what had happened. I'm like, okay, as long as like you good and stuff. But anyways,
like she was like, guys, because we usually do that when there's no toilet paper in the there's no toilet paper in the freaking bathroom. That's why I was already heading to Demer's backpack. She has like the emergency kit. I was already heading towards there, but then I saw the freaking ginormous hole like filled with fat and blood.
Yeah, she sent me the actual like the filtered photo and stuff, because I was all like, yo, I'm just being curious. I was like, I just was like, yo, what does it look like? And then she was like, do you want to see what like the after or before we got it stitched up and stuff? And I'm like, I'm like, why did I say yes? I'm like, no, I was like, that type of stuff. Like, I don't get grossed out by stuff like this. I ain't seen far more worse, but then when she sent it to me, I'm like, wow, you got bit by a zombie. There is a zombie off up in that hole. I was like, you got bit. Like, I've fallen down numerous times in my life. I'm telling you, but I don't know. I guess I ain't never fell down in no hole like that, but I was about to say, I was like, man, I've fallen down numerous times. I've had like slow falls where it's taken me at least like 5 minutes to fall down. I've had quick falls where it was like 0.5 seconds. Never once did I injure myself like that. Like, but yeah, that's wild. I'm still like kind of like, that's.
Dude, it's so scary seeing the inside of someone's leg.
And it wasn't even bloody.
It was bloody.
It was just all fatty tissue.
Yeah. And today, I went to go back to the job. I still saw a piece of her fat on the ground.
Okay. I was about to say, I'm like, yo, what kind of, like, yeah, nah, she got bit by a zombie. I'm like, how you... Okay, he say, I probably wouldn't have walked down. I'm like, nah, if there's another way around the house and things, like if I was helping these guys with whatever, there's another way around the house, I'd be like, cool, but I don't want to walk down this pathway and I just see a piece of Priscilla just sitting there and then that shouldn't be there and stuff. Whatever that is on the ground should be in her leg. So I'm like, yeah, that'd been disgusting. I probably have like yelled or screamed and been like, nah, I can't see that. I can't even walk past it. That's...
Anyways, that happened. They,
Dude, everyone was like freaking out. I had to take me to the hospital. And
I was across town freaking out myself.
Crying my eyes out too.
And then this freaking idiot, she was like, I kind of want ice cream. She was like looking around hella like calmly, dude.
But I was only doing that because I was kind of nervous too. But I mean, I can tell she's scared. I wasn't really scared, but you know, I'm trying to calm her down.
When she's the one with the hole in her leg, so she's trying to calm me down. So
that happened. I had to take a whole week.
It's probably good now because I probably have been panicking myself. I probably have been on my phone trying to search up how to fix a hole on a person's leg. Watching the YouTube video like, hi guys, so this is how you fix a hole in a person's leg. Yeah, I probably have been panicking. I'm like, this video got like 20 dislikes. This video ain't gonna work. So yeah, it's probably best like I wasn't there because most likely I probably have been panicking too. So it's but it's kind of a scary situation. So
break from work.
Well, you still haven't started. It's been 10 days.
Oh yeah, 10 days. I'm getting my stitches out tomorrow.
Yeah, she had 11 stitches.
Oh yeah.
11 plus though, because that was only the external stitches. Yeah, the outside stitches.
Yeah. Speaking about the stitches, show us the stitches. If you're like squeamish about like certain things, skip to this time code, right here. Dang. That's freaking weird, dude.
You can actually count over.
That's just like camera viewing.
So it's been 10 days since Priscilla's accident
in real life,
happened,
like that probably much more like bigger looking.
The main reason that whole thing happened was because she was excited for the onions. She wanted the onions, and then on the last day of work there, she was like, "Did you bring the onions?" We're like, "No."
Alright, so now that we had the opportunity to go back to the house, we went to the garden and we picked up Priscilla's onions finally. 10 days later, they were there, so.
Yeah, and I picked out some kale, and
then we stole some kale too.
That's what to get
for hurting my sister. But that was a crazy ass week, dude.
Oh yeah.
So like after Priscilla got taken to the hospital with Denise, me and Zach were still kind of shaking and like we wanted to just check on the hole, and we went to go check and there was like a nail sticking out. Apparently that's what like split the leg open. It was like one nail. I think it was like a sewer, right? It's a sewer.
That's what Dad said. Yeah. I don't know.
But there was a nail. So apparently when Priscilla slipped in and like had sliced, I'm guessing. And when she like left, we checked and there was like blood. Like it looks wet because obviously you can't see the color. It was so dark in there.
Yeah,
but
it was
we have the photo.
Wow.
Oh, it was funny. We arrived to the hospital and they were like, "So why are you here for?" And she's like, "I cut my leg." She's like, "I cut my leg open," and she was all calm about it. And they're like, "Wait, your leg's open right now?" And she's like, "Yeah." What's calm about it?
I just didn't realize that until now. Like, I should start freaking out more.
So they asked if she could show him without taking her pants off, because you know it was kind of open a little. So she had a photo, luckily, and she showed it to them. Finally, she got taken to the back.
Yeah, because I don't know. Somebody, yes, I'm like, I just told everybody turn their head if you don't want to see like some boxer briefs or something. But yeah, like how do you expect? I'm like, is there a room that I can go to like to show you the leg? Can I come behind the counter or something? I'm like, how do I show you my leg without pulling my pants down? I have to pull my pants down. I just probably had looked. I've been like, I don't know how to respond to that. I'm like, I have to pull my pants down. Like my leg is literally open. There is a part of TMossBoss hanging out of his leg right now. I'm like, Dad, you guys like forget all that. I'm like, why? And it's like, if I'm like, why would something like that, like, why would somebody lie about something? I feel like that the doctors, they'll be like, she probably ain't got no hole. I'm like, if I ain't drove all the way to this hospital to like, I ain't came here to like prank no doctors and stuff. I'm like, my leg is like open, okay? It shouldn't be open, it should be closed, but my leg is open right now. We need to, I'm like, you know what, matter of fact, give me the stuff, I stitch my leg up, because y'all taking too long
with her
asking questions.
They put her in a wheelchair.
It looked like a stroller.
It looked like a giant stroller. I was there like shopping for Priscilla or something, you know?
Yeah, they finally took me to the back. What did they do first? Wanted me to put, what is that?
Like the dress stuff.
Oh, the gown.
The gown?
The blue stuff that was it blue or
well,
white?
For us it's blue. I don't know.
We'll place a photo.
Anyways, they put me to that gown thing, and the doctor came. They numbed it. Actually, I don't even remember.
Yeah, when he looked at it.
You know, I just started thinking. I was like, I remember back in high school, I used to like play pranks on friends. I'll get like one of those like photo editing apps. and just be like, it'll look like a bite mark or something, and just be like, yo, this like wild dude downtown like just bit my arm, and my friends are like, yo, are you okay? Like, did you call the cops and stuff? And nah, I'm just playing. I feel like that like years later, that is payback, and I'm like that, that's something. I just started thinking about that, and then it's like years later, then it's like you have an actual friend, and I'm like, yeah, okay. So to all those friends I did that to, I apologize. I've grown and I'm much more mature, and I won't do no stuff like that again. Cause now I know how it feels to be like panicking and then be at home like, and I literally can't do nothing. Cause yeah, when you just get a single message just saying I'm at this, she told me afterwards, but when she just sent that original message, I'm at the hospital, I was like, I was in this area right here panicking and things. Like, I'm like, all right, so I'm like, breathe, it's cool, everything's gonna be all right, like she's, she probably just got like a paper cut or something. So, but yeah, then when she showed me what happened, I'm like, nah, you got bit by a zombie. That no hole ain't gonna do that to you.
It was not that bad.
I was like, it's not that bad. Well, I'm not freaking out, but like I thought it was bad.
It looks scary.
It looked bad.
But yeah, then the doctor was like, oh, maybe you don't want to look at this part, and he started like stabbing her leg.
Wow.
I wasn't looking.
Dude, at first I was like covering my eyes. I'm like,
yeah.
And I was watching the whole thing. So after numbing, then he started squirting it with water. No, he put her leg inside a bag and then started squirting it with some kind of water thing.
Top up
Oh, it was probably like to clean it.
Oh my god. And then he started sewing?
Wasn't it like little staples though?
No, it wasn't stapled. Well, she didn't watch the whole thing, so it was different kind of yarn, I guess.
Because I didn't see that. I thought it was staples because I thought it said something metal.
No, he was white. But he was stitches. So internal stitches, I guess. And he said those ones are gonna dissolve.
Yeah.
They're gonna dissolve inside her body, so we don't have to worry about them. So he started stitching.
I don't know. I don't go to the hospital that often to know. Like, my thing is like I'm still like stuck on like just put a cast on something. I'm like, honestly, you can't put no cast on that, but. Yeah, that's I don't go to the hospital. I usually get like minor injuries like band-aids and all that stuff. Like I can't think of a time where I had to go to the hospital for an injury. I remember I got like tongue surgery and stuff, and I had to that was a pretty crazy day. They had to like there's like this part of my tongue that was like anchored down, so I couldn't say like certain words. So if it had been like, I don't know, like Priscilla's name for an example, I'd probably have been saying like Priscilla or something. Like I could not say anything that had R's, started with R's, or ended with R's. So my own first name, Tyler, I would say like, I had like the most country accent when I would say my own name and stuff. And I think I'd say like Tyler, and people would be like, why are you saying your name like that? In my head, it sounds like I'm saying Tyler. And I'm like, what are they talking about? I'm like, y'all are weird. But then it was... one day I think I was 11, and this like speech teacher, she was just all like, oh yeah, your tongue is anchored down, you're gonna have to get surgery on that. So yeah, they like numbed it up, got like a laser, went and just like laser or like melted it down. I go and look to see if my mom, because I'm like, I'm scared. I'm like, yo, these guys is gonna like, what if like the guy sneezes and then the laser goes up and I got like this big crazy scar going across my face. So I'm all like sitting here thinking I'm holding my mom's hand. They got me like leaned back in the chair and stuff. I look over, I'm holding this nurse's hand. I'm like, who are you? I'm like, you are not my mom. Like, no. I'm like, unhand me. And so then I look, my mom's like literally against the wall with her face like covering, not nowhere near me. And I think that's why she did that, because the doctor was all like, so warning, it is gonna smell like barbecue. That sent my mom over the edge, and she was all like, and it honestly did. I was like, you know what, when they're, just sit down and think about it, when they're like doing that stuff, it actually smelled good. No, I'm playing, but no, it was like, it did have like a burning smell. And I'm like, yo, this dude is straight frying me right now. I'm like, why? I'm like, I ain't come here for all that. You couldn't have just like snipped it or something and then just called it a day or something. Like, nah, this man was like out here. I had a full-on laser. Like, if I had got like a cold chill or something, or he would have sneezed, that had been it. Like, probably my whole tongue would have been sliced, or my face would have been sliced. But anyways,
just to close the inside basically. And then he's finally just started doing the external stitches, which is the blue ones.
I just found out they were blue today.
I know.
You didn't know.
I don't know.
I thought they were like black or something, dude.
I think it's just because it was nighttime when like because we come home late from work.
Yeah, I'm still from the shock.
And then I don't have my glasses on, and I always just look at it, but like I always just thought it was black. And then today I was like, those are blue. I was like shocked, dude.
Stop.
Besides that, it was Damaris's birthday.
Yeah. Yeah, I made, for those that seen, so that's why it was like, you guys seen like a bunch of like different videos, and then it was just like a random like me wishing Damaris a happy, yeah, because it was her birthday the other day. So I think a couple of people commented saying happy birthday and stuff. I think they more so, I don't know if they should have said like happy birthday Damaris, or like went over to Forsos. They was like saying it underneath my video, and I'm like, it ain't my birthday already passed. I'm like, it's their birthday and stuff. So, but anyways,
really late. We didn't really get to celebrate her birthday. We got home like at 10 and had some cake. I went to sleep.
That was good.
It was great.
It was great.
Alright, but on a better note, we got the new note.
Oh, yeah, I
She
seen.
didn't get it because she sucks, but
Dang.
us three got it.
I got the white one.
I got the black one.
I seen they were like promoting that phone.
So it's a very exciting day, the day we upload this, because it's me and her's 1 year of being vegan.
Oh yeah, he posted about
Thank
that
you for
too.
the one vegan out there, hopefully. So hopefully I figured everything out about the hard drive, our software. So hopefully we're up to date Mondays and Fridays. But until then, we are Four Souls.
Cuatro almas.
Kanepishan.
Bye.
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 Yeah, nice.
Bye.
Nothing major in my life.
Yeah, that was a pretty crazy day. Freaking Priscilla out here injuring herself, scaring everybody. I'll admit, like I was pretty scared, but I'm like, yeah, you find out like a good friend of yours is in the hospital. Of course, I was like, bro, I was gonna call the SWAT team and be like, yo, I'm gonna need a ride to the hospital because I have a very important friend that's injured right now. But anyways, but it was like that's why they were gone for the longest and stuff, and but it's good that they're back now. But those injuries, man. I think there's like I've had like a few crazy injuries. I remember this fat kid was running down the hallway in my elementary school. He had a dog leash on and stuff. And he like straight clotheslined me. He like ran and I got like caught in the middle of it and clotheslined me. But the dog leash like rubbed against my face so bad, like it left a scar on my face, I think up until I was like maybe 11 or 12. And then I don't even know. I can't even like see. I'm gonna probably have to like see if I can find like some like old yearbook photos or something and see if it's in there. And then I had like of course like a bunch of like work injuries and things. Like I had the one where I had accidentally like cut my thumb, so my thumb was like split down the middle and things. And I didn't see how bad it was bleeding, like because I had like a glove on, so the glove was like kind of like holding in the blood. But I remember I was like panicking there too, and I'm like, okay, I'll be all right, I'm gonna be okay. I was like, I'm cool with blood, I'm cool. I'm like, it's probably ain't even that bad. It hurts, but it's probably not that bad. Go in the bathroom, take the glove off, and just like blood just literally sprayed across like the counter. So it honestly looked like a crime scene. I was like, I started thinking about it. I was like, should I take a photo and things and just be like, just for old time's sakes, like just like, oh yeah, I remember that. That's when I cut my thumb open and things. What other injuries? Oh yeah, then it was like on my other thumb. I remember I was like playing around with some friends and I fell and cut my thumb so badly that you could see the meat and stuff like inside my like thumb and stuff. And I remember this girl, she was all like, so those commercials where like the little kids, they be falling down and they scrape their knees and stuff, and then she's like, oh, let me spray that on you and stuff. I'm like, my thumb is bleeding. That's meant for like little 5-year-old kids that be running around and scrape their knee. My thumb is open, all right? My thumb, yeah, I'm like, that is not gonna like help me. Then my friends are like trying to hold me down and stuff, and I'm like, I swear I would rub my bloody thumb on everybody. So if y'all want to go home with Tyler's blood on you, then keep on holding me and stuff. So, but then anyways, I ended up asking this like old lady for a Band-Aid and stuff, and she was nice. I'm like, shout out to that old lady. But those are my injuries. I can't even think of no other crazy injuries that I've had. That was about it. I don't want no crazy injuries like that, like what she had going on. I'm like, I don't ever want that to happen to me. So, yeah, it's good they covered up that hole. They should honestly just put like that. Those type of things though should be like in some like bushes. and or like on like when not, because I know, so I think I have like a whole thing like that like in front of my house, but it's like in front of these bushes. They don't have that type of stuff like sitting on the side of the house and stuff, so I know exactly what that is, because yeah, it have like, there's like in front of my house there's like two like for the next door neighbors and then for me, and so yeah, I'm like, I don't understand, like, why they set something like that, but then they don't have nothing covering it and things. So that stuff would have been covered to, like, yeah, part of, like, her leg wouldn't have been out and for the world to see and stuff. So, anyways, yeah, that was a pretty crazy day. But if you guys haven't, definitely go subscribe to 4Souls for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me, too, and I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.